later that the circles appear as well. So yeah, definitely take the extra time from the boss.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Spread.
To the back, everybody. Place the buffs to the back. Very nice, Apple. Good job. Move.
Careful now.
Melee spread. Stay behind the boss. Don't get the buffs, just wait for the cone first. Now move, right. Now hug the boss again after we move. And get your buffs now. Get behind the boss. How's that going? See if that works. Escorting. Cone, move right. Stay spread, stay spread, stay spread, stay spread.
3, 2, 1.
Spread, stay spread. Get back in. Right at the back, right, it's good. Get ready for cone. Move to the right, not forward, just right. Apo, watch out. Good. Back behind the boss.
Escort.
Coming.
There was a blight there.
Yeah,
Someone died there, I think.
possibly, yeah.
3, 2,
Alright, so just like
spread.
getting there, just need to get this a bit better with the timing.
Was that alright with the positioning on the...
You were
Right.
back right, yeah, I think that was fine. I don't show you at least. Just as sort of far like back and to the close to the cone as you can safely be, I guess.
Is anything that I can do on settings to not see all the number from all the players? Because it's when the add-ons start to count for all people and show me left, right,
Yeah, just
stack.
turn the chat bubbles off then. That's the chat bubbles.
Okay, because
It's in the loud general settings, I guess.
Yeah, I will go now because this is not helping in this fight to see when one people need to move away from the group.
It's helping some people. Like, for T, it's really helpful to see who needs an escort, right?
Yeah, I have it on.
Ah, yeah,
Of
but
course, I
not-
mean he
not
doesn't
for me.
need to.
Yeah.
So.
So just disable. What should I disable from say or?
It's a combination. There's both say and yell being used, so you may want to disable them both.
But I still can see my if I disable say.
I'm
Don't
sure.
think so.
I don't think so. No.
Okay, I will check.
Yeah. Also for the spreading guys, it's getting really messy. So range, do your best to spread to the left and to the right, not sort of forward though. Make sure that space is completely clear for the melee and for the tanks, because the melee doesn't have much sort of. They can't move that far away to left or right. They need to be in range of the boss preferably. So give them room by going left, going right, and then wait for the cast to go off. Stand still at rage. Move in with the fear. But spread properly and spread on time. Swipe by the boss, you mean, from the scythe, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think It's maybe because you're a bit too far forward, I guess, or was the boss turned?
No, it's not a turn really. It's. I mean, I move straight back.
Maybe the replay will show
Um,
a bit too far ahead.
Let's go.
Five, four, three, two, one. Dodge. 4, 3, 2, 1. Spread.
To the back. Bubbles. The other one is on Dan, who's on the left side. Watch out for the scythe. Get behind the
Grab
boss.
it now before I charge back in.
Move right, move right. Wait. Yeah, good job. And I follow the boss. Good job. Melee spread.
4, 3, 2, 1. Dodge. High energy.
Now move right.
Dodge.
Back behind the boss after the move. Yeah, move behind the boss. It's quite far, but just move. It's okay. Just move, guys. Behind the boss, guys. Behind the boss. That's cool.
Escort me.
Yep. You're blinking a lot over the thing. Move right. Move right. Spread. Spread. Stay spread.
2, 1. Spread.
there for.
Back in. Bridge out. Everybody else stack. Everybody else stack. Move right. That's kind of a bad place, but back in position. Back in
Irish,
position.
you have to move more to the right when you have that light at that moment.
Back behind the ball.
Sorry, Steve.
Trying to turn the cone again at the end there, if possible. Move right and stay spread. Oh, let's see. Shit order. No, just wipe it. Sorry, Apo, but yeah, you're blinking across the screen for me, so I can't actually. I had no idea where you were going. No. I know it's not blink, but it's like you're skipping across the screen, so I can't.
Warping.
Really yeah, like warping across the screen. So I tried to follow you, but it sort of blinked left, right, and center.
I don't know. I don't
Like
have
sort of network.
high latency, but I have 32. But yeah, who knows? Anyway, it's not working with general settings chat. It's
You still see it?
yeah, it's full.
I can't see him.
Yeah,
That's
it's okay. I will check it for next time. Because sometime when I cannot see mine because the screen is full.
Yeah, you can't sort it for your own.
But could you move around a little bit? Yeah, definitely skipping across the screen for me.
Yeah, same here.
Not for me though.
Just when he's turning, it's like here, and then suddenly he's over here, and then suddenly he's over there. All right, just have to pay attention to that then. Just try to make sort of smooth lines when you need an escort Apo, and it should be fine.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
By the way, can we try later before the end alternative cones?
I mean, on the like the side of the boss, the
Yeah, just
around.
rotating him.
Yeah,
Like
we can
do
try to
one heroic because we have enough time to do it. I mean,
Yeah, it's kind of like pulling the boss like to here, and then sort of moving the boss alongside the wall ish.
I mean, we can do two in the same direction and then start rotating. Because the first two is rarely a problem, I feel.
We could try a bit later, yeah, and see if that makes any difference, but... Positions. Pulling.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Spread.
Stack behind.
I have a crit master.
Alright.
Dodge. Dodge.
Move right. Follow boss. Stack behind. Melee spread.
4, 3, 2, 1. Dodge. High energy. Dodge.
Move right.
Dodge.
Behind the boss.
Dodge. High inbound. Dodge.
Move right. And spread.
Dodge.
Spread.
4, 3,
Will be front. Spread. Spread.
1. Spread. Dodge.
Behind the boss.
High energy.
Go to the next turn.
Dodge.
Right. Wait for the boss, and then move again. Place the buffs inside. Move right.
2, 1.
I don't be next phase. Spread out number, we're gonna wipe it anyway, so stack up on the fog.
Diva. Dodge.
Right, release, get back up. Lenny, what'd you die from?
The cove.
Can you be more specific?
Yes, it was the second cone, and I didn't move fast enough. I don't know if it was faded a bit, but I don't know.
Take your positions. Phase 1, guys. Everybody alive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dodge. 4, 3, 2, 1. Spread.
The might of sea and sky must aid our champion. Go,
Get your buffs.
Dodge. High energy. Dodge.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Move right, good. Wait for it, and I can move. Follow the boss, follow the boss. Stack tightly behind the boss. Range spread. Melee spread, sorry.
2, 1. Spread.
Escorting.
Dodge. High energy.
Nope, no escort.
Dodge. Dodge.
Follow the boss. Get behind the boss.
Dodge.
Stay behind the boss. Escorting. Keep moving. There's another one person in front of you, so move, move, move.
Spread, spread.
4,
Spread out.
3, 2, 1. Spread. Dodge.
Back in position.
High energy. Dodge.
Move right. that boss.
Oh, that torture rate kills.
High energy. 4, 3, dodge.
Move right.
2, 1.
Alright, wipe it. Rest on the fog. Yeah, that was pretty rough at the end.
Dodge.
Although we had a lot of stacks there. We should do a better job spreading out. I think some range are still sort of standing behind the boss. Please be spread on the sides more than the back, because the back is used for, well, the tanks at least. We don't want to get the stacks either. So be on the sides. Yeah.
What's Tortured Rage?
It's a random AoE that it's AoE that happens in phase 1, just at random.
One
Not
question.
random, sorry, but just
How much
AoE.
can we survive if we have that red circle on us and we need to spread? How much can I stay alive?
What do you
You
mean?
don't. You never want to be without anyone, because take a dot that keeps ticking for like a while after you lose the circle.
Have you noticed there are two circles up? One that has spikes and one that's just a circle.
No, not the one with the spike, because the one it's okay. The other one that if you are
You won't
not
have to
stacking
spread
with.
if you won't have to spread if you have it. It's time, so if the new spread is, it just disappears.
Okay, so if I had the circle, I still need to stay with another one that had the same circle. Okay.
But there shouldn't be any overlap between the circle and the spread.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Hustler. Yeah, I know, but it's kind of okay. But it fell off anyway. Then yeah, you didn't need an escort. Is that right? Right, fair enough. Let's go.
Is he helping your cause now, Irish?
I'm just cheering for him so he can get me the.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Spread.
The light of sea
By the boss.
must aid our champion.
Boss in the side. Get your buffs.
Dodge. High energy. Dodge.
Move right. Back behind the boss. Melee spread.
4, 3, 2, 1. Spread. Dodge.
Get ready for the cone. Don't get your buffs. Do the cone first. Cone first.
Dodge.
Move right.
Dodge.
Find the boss. Try us everyone.
Dodge.
Let's score 2 people.
Dodge.
Move right. Move right. Move right. Spread. Guys, don't be in the.
It was
Spread. 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 Spread.
Spread.
Stay spread.
I have it. I have it.
Now come in. Rage, stand still. Stand still. Stand still. Don't move around you. Come in. Come in. Come in. Get ready for the cone. A few seconds. Move right. Come in.
Forget about me, because I'm retarded.
Alright, so wipe it. Alright,
the cone was to the side.
we had 2 escorts there as well earlier on at the same time, which is fine. But
Yeah, I saw.
you guys ran along the cone, so remember that when you run out, that's fine. But as soon as the boss starts casting the cone, like he does now, you run away from away from the cast. So otherwise, you just stay in the cone and you'll die. So you moved fine at the start. Just remember to move to the side later.
That was my part. I ran into the rage.
One more thing. How many escorts it's possible to have until we make the transition?
I mean, it's technically possible to have in every gaze, I guess.
The question was maybe we can ignore this and the people that has X-Core just move away and I don't know, use an external bomb or something. And if they die, just leave it.
No, we need him for phase 2.
You don't die. You need to do phase 2 as well.
So it's not another option to do.
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
if we have one person with the dot, yeah, you know, we can heal through that. It's not the end of the world, but preferably not, of
Depends
course.
how many stacks of the dot.
Yeah, that as well, of course. Yeah.
The longer you are without
Heals.
people, the more stacks you take.
Rohan?
Get up.
Oh,
Lazy, you want to be res now?
Eat food.
Retribution. Oh, yeah.
Update.
Yeah,
What is
some
that?
cool shit.
All right, let's go. Ready, focus, guys. Come on. That soul blight combination with the cone of death is still going wrong. You need to. Well, we need to fix that. So let's work on that, please. It's more important than doing damage at this point. Just get that mechanic right. Place at the right spot.
Retribution is a movie.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Spread.
The might of sea and sky
Behind the boss.
aid our champion.
Quickly behind the boss, please. You two, Axel. Come on. Behind the boss. Make room for the other. Yeah. Get your buff.
Dodge. High energy. Dodge.
Move right. Behind the boss. Behind the boss. Move all the way behind the boss. Melee out.
Spread. Dodge. High energy. Dodge.
Go and move. Go rose up. Follow boss. Behind the boss. That's good. Move right. Spread out. Spread out. Spread out.
3, 2, 1.
Spread out. Come in. LOD is strong position entirely.
Dodge. High energy.
Move a bit closer to the cone. LOD is? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Good job. Follow the boss. Follow the boss. That was painful. Try to move closer to the cone, LOD, so you don't bait the cone to that side. Exactly what's happening here.
Spread.
Let's wipe it. So when you have the rage, LOD, just be to the back, be to the right, and be next to the previous cone. Yeah.
Got it. When we don't get targeted.
Stand the blight quick.
Right?
No.
Then can they stop dropping their blight next to the cone where the range are supposed to stand? It leaves us extra room if we just do it somewhere else.
They could place it left all the time, I guess. Maybe we can
but
do that.
Some still place it next to the cone where the ranged are supposed to walk when they drop their blight. If they don't get targeted, they don't have to drop it next to the cone.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's good observation. We could also just place it left then for the melee, so that the range doesn't actually have like the range. The melee never gets in the way of the ranged. I mean, then it's just the range on the right side. Can try that.
I'm standing on the left side myself since I think the right side is too crowded with everyone.
Yeah, it is, especially with all the melees there too. But if we can cut at least 5 people out there, I don't know, maybe he's still too busy. But yeah, anyway, for the dropping off of the sword blights, then melee, you guys can just go left instead of right. Unless you have an escort, then probably go right because I'll be there too. But otherwise, try to go left.
As
Let's
long
see
as
how
it's
that goes.
not next to the cone, it's fine.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Spread.
The might of sea and sky must aid our champion.
Stack up. Buffs to the back. Nice, excellent.
Don't get it myself.
No, you need to give that up. Move right. Follow. Get behind the boss. Melee spread, 5 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1. Spread. Dodge.
Don't get these buffs, just cone first, cone first. Move right.
Dodge.
Follow boss. Stack on the boss, on the boss. Move, yeah, that's good. Move right.
I have him.
Stay spread,
Oh,
stay
right.
spread, stay spread, stay spread.
3, 2, 1. Spread.
Behind the boss again.
Dodge.
Try to come close to the cone, Dad. Yeah, good. Very nice.
Dodge.
Move right, further right, further right, further right.
How many blights can we drop on the melee? All of them, it seems.
Good try. It's wiped anyway. Did it target you there, Dad, with the cone? Was there somebody else in your area?
I don't know if it targeted me, but I was
1.
right close to the previous cone with rage.
I go to claim your pride.
Not sure if there's anyone else out there. But, yeah. It's up. Press up. And that's all the... Bieber.
Alright.
In position. Pulling.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Spread.
The might of sea and sky
To the back.
must aid our champion. Go to them.
Buffs on the side.
Dodge.
Get behind the boss.
High energy. Dodge.
Move. Follow. Behind the boss. Melee spread in 5.
4, 3, 2, 1. Spread. Dodge. High energy.
Cone first.
Dodge.
Cone.
Dodge.
Follow the boss. Go behind. And get your buffs. Good top. Good. Get behind the boss.
Want to
Stay.
breathe rest?
Yes, please. Get, love you, sir. Move right. Spread out. Stay spread. Stay spread. Nobody in melee range, please. None of the range in melee range. Spread out. Spread out. Spread out.
Spread.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Rage stand still. Rest move in. Good job. Very nice.
High energy.
Good position there, Dad. Very nice too.
Dodge.
Move right. I think it's targeted you. Good. Moving Beaver. Yeah, move. Try to go left next time if you can be careful there. And left behind actually. You're escort. Stay behind the boss. Move. Wait for it. Don't be front. Don't be front. Don't be front. You'll get killed. Right. Just wait. That's it. Close.
The fury of the sea wash away this corruption.
Never mind what I said, BB. Did a good job. That was fine. It's just that it's quite messy if somebody else is also moving there. But I think it works out.
My soul bite into soul bite.
It works out okay, but I think, well, I mean, for us at least, somebody else died in front of us, though. So right in front of our eyes.
Are we using second potions, by the way?
Now?
Not yet.
Well, you
no.
should.
Like, on the first phase?
Yeah. Yeah, after exactly on CD you use. If you want to push.
Yeah, we'll use it there if we like the damage.
I think that if everyone stays alive, we won't have any problem.
I mean,
You
It's
have
not
to
happening.
get the most out of it at that point.
yeah, exactly. Every single guild use their second potion on CD. But right now we need to just perfect the soul blights. And please don't move ahead when cone has been done. You're gonna get killed by Scythe.
Alright. We've got 10 minutes left. We can try the other tactic as well, just see how that sort of feels.
How
This
do we
is-
do with tanking then?
It's the for those who have seen the method video, it's kind of the same like that. It's the same idea like this with the the sword blights. Everything happens the same way. It's just that the boss gets pulled here. We do the first two gazes the same way we do now, but then instead of moving the boss forward, we just you guys can move the boss this way to the right. And
So we
then-
make like the small cones instead of the big cones.
Yeah, exactly. So we just yeah.
Alright.
So just to clarify.
After every cone.
Yeah, well, after the first two, so we do the first two like we do now, and then you guys can drag the boss. Like the next position of the boss might be like on the purple diamond there, and then the rage stands where I'm standing with their backs to the wall, and then you guys stand in the middle of the room.
Look up in the encounters channel. This is the graphic that he posted earlier.
Oh yeah,
Very. This is what we need.
artistic.
No, but I mean it's exactly what we need to see.
Yeah, that's it. That's it exactly. Except then the first two we do on top of each other, and then yeah, the 2, 3, 4, 5 are all on the side. We just want to give that a try then and see how that feels, because if it makes it easier, it's the same idea with every ability, but if it is easier, then yeah.
It's just the gifts now. Both has to go right, and I guess crit mastery closest to boss. Maybe.
Yeah, can do, I guess. Wait, do we have to?
While rages will be on the other side of the boss. Like in the middle.
Place just
Good to
place
remember.
the buffs in the same spot as just for now, just to get the idea right. We'll get all the specifics down later.
But you
Let's
can't
just,
put versatility haste on the left now,
Well, if you
unless you want to stand in the black.
Well, we'll be behind the boss still, kind of. So just yeah, we'll figure that out in a bit. Let's give that a try.
Putting down a mark like move boss there, or is it too much?
That doesn't really matter. That's fine. Probably a bit too much, but yeah, you can adjust it.
3, 2, 1.
The might of sea and sky
Stay up.
aid our champions, Golden.
Buffs on the side.
Tom.
Move right. Find the boss. Oh, not yet, not yet. Oh, that's right. Just rotate the boss. Rotate the boss so it face the middle. The rest of the raid move to the right a bit. Get behind the boss. Get behind the boss. Get behind the boss. That's it.
Oh, double rage. Okay.
Cone, move right. And now move the boss along. Bit more, bit more, bit more. Yeah, that's it. Find the boss. Find the boss, guys. Bit more on the right. Bit more on the right, on the marker there. That's it. Go, move right, move right. Now spread out. On the right side, spread out and stay spread. That's what I think.
Had the boss.
Back in.
Dodge. High energy. Debuff. Dodge.
Move right. Spread out. Just wipe actually.
Dodge. Dodge. High energy.
Like, what about this tactic is supposed to be easier?
Dodge.
I mean, the placement of range can easier place themselves with the rage. Easier to find spots in the back of light. Just run back. You don't have to think about it. You can just stand behind raid.
San, can you stand in the blight so we can pull again?
Yeah.
High energy.
But this wasn't what I meant. It's better to move him to the middle. This was very chaotic.
Well, the picture said I moved the boss.
You mean move the... Okay, I think you're talking about a different one. You mean the boss like exactly in the middle then? As in... More in the middle? You mean that? Or you mean exactly in the middle?
More in the middle, but I think if you take 2 cones, just do it like we have done before. 1 cone here, then we move back here, 2nd cone, and then we move back to the middle, and then we rotate.
Yeah,
Well,
we you know.
I kind of think, like, if you watch that picture, I think it worked fine. It's just that people were undecided where we wanted the boss.
It's just really, I did.
No, but yeah, but once we did that, he said that not like what the picture says. The first 2 are on top of each other, and then the 3rd, 4th, and 5th are on the side. So the picture is inaccurate, basically.
Yeah. But I really dislike getting muscle memory on this and then trying something else.
We have to, like...
I agree with Kilos. We need to keep the same because
It's 2 more pools, guys. Don't over exaggerate.
It's not
Just trying to get, if this, you know, this is supposed to be a little bit easier, but you can see how much effect it has. Alright.
So the first 2 as normal, and
Yep, that's right.
use the circle as a marker then.
Yeah. Just give the boss a bit more in the middle than last time, and then that's right.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
The might of sea and sky must
Get behind the boss. Off to the side. Get your buff. Find the boss. Move right. Follow. Melee out, obviously. Move right. And now we move right again with the boss. So just move the boss to the right of it.
It's doing it one more side.
Yep. That's fine. Stay to the side.
Yeah, I have it.
Let's stay to the side, yeah. That's okay. Get ready for the cone. Move right. Spread out. Sorry, my bad. Spread out, spread. Right, come back in.
We want to move the boss here. What's the plan?
Bit more, yeah, bit more. And we can move right a bit more as well. Move right. This works okay. I do, so we move a bit more again.
It's just easy for us tanks to aim the sight back to the side.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, if you want to move the boss like this, that's perfect fine. You don't need to move the boss to the middle every time then. If nobody else is in the way, that's kind of the only concern. Nobody should be in the scythe. Just wipe fast.
High energy.
Do it again. I mean, I think it definitely has the benefits, but yeah, we need some practice it more.
But do we have to move the boss sideways? Can't we just continue from the middle and then wait for the moving?
What you're
Well,
doing right now
possibly-
is you have to move a lot more if you have enemy in the middle. If you have them to the sides, there's not a lot of movement needed. It's easier to go the cone, like it grows in size. If you have them closer to the wall with the cone, the easier it is to dodge.
Oh, but now we are moving the boss right. I don't see why we do that. We should just stand where we are standing until the cone is coming, and then we move.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
I think it just means like keep the boss in the middle, and we do like on heroic. We rotate around.
Yeah, after the first two cones, we just keep him there and.
No, but there's no way we can. We're not gonna have enough room for the rage. You know.
Yeah,
Someone with the rage has to be outside and still be able to hit the boss. If I'm with the rage and someone else is with the rage, there's nowhere for me to move. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can move on the left side. You can be
No, I
anywhere.
can't because the previous cone is there. You remember? When we do heroic, every time we move right,
Yeah,
there's a cone in the left.
The left side of the cone.
I think it's on
first-
the other side of the boss.
Ah, but I can't get there because I'm stacked with everybody else. I'm gonna have to run around the boss to get there. Right?
I think we can do with a dodge charger and a dodge and the soul bites and stuff a bit better as well. And the
Did you say dodge charger?
yeah.
Yeah.
My mistake. My bad.
Can we do one last more?
We give it a try, like Dad suggests, just to see how that sort of feels. We can figure out the details later again, but just see how that feels. So, two cones at the start here.
There's not enough room for two rages if we do like Dad says, because they will get hit by scythe.
You can rotate the boss though.
I mean, there is room to move between the cones and the boss to get wherever. Pretty sure. But let's just see. We have only made 2 pulls.
Just go for it. It was the last pull of the night. Just have a little test there.
So how are we doing it this time?
After the second, just keep the boss in the middle,
4,
kind of, and then just re-rotate around the boss.
1.
Shit, I taunted early.
4, 3,
Can't get it back.
2,
It's fine.
1.
I'll
Give
just
you
take.
sacrifice.
I'll just take 4. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, man.
Find the boss, please. Get above. Sacrifice out.
Dodge.
Go ready. Stay behind the boss.
Dodge.
Move right. Follow boss. Close to the boss. Good.
Dodge. High energy.
Melee out, yeah.
Dodge.
Move right. Then move the boss to the middle. We follow the boss. We just stay here for now. Let's Rose, please.
Dodge.
Move. Let's rotate
Move
around.
away from here, then.
Spread.
4,
Spread out.
3, 2, 1. Spread.
Go back in.
Dodge. High energy. Dodge.
Move right.
Debuff.
That one's important.
Like basically, the race needs to go back.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, those are details that we can, obviously figure out, but it's kind of just want to see if it has any sort of merit, if there's any if it's like worth doing
Dodge.
differently.
1. Spread.
Good night, guys. See you
Just
tomorrow.
stand in the fog and die.
Yeah, thank you for raid.
More Argus. Again, we still need some work on the Soul Blights and the Cone of Deaths. Make sure your UI is set up to show that stuff. And if you're not entirely sure still, then definitely like ask questions, talk about it if anything. And yeah, just practice getting better, but it should be a bit more quicker than this. The other way that they do it, yeah, it's just like moving the boss in the circle still, but then still moving the cone not directly to the wall, I guess, but just to the like where they came from, I guess.
Like basically what you could do is like we take the first scythe here and then we take the next scythe. I mean I taunt the boss over here. Now we have